Okay, they have a need for speed and it's big time fun in some little race cars. We have quite the crew here today. Okay, raise your hands. We have Grayson here with us, Ashton, Kate, and Nick to talk about the Red River Kart Club. Thanks for coming in today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We're very excited. I know I was talking to Ashton about this weekend's racing, and all three of you do some pretty serious racing, a couple of years of experience already. And Nick, we're so excited to talk about this because one of our producers had gone to a race and I hadn't even heard of this club. So before we jump into the car and some of the cool gear, it's kind of a cool story how you guys even got started. Can you start with the background?
Yeah, my nephew raced go-karts back when he was younger, and the club was not the same name. It was a different guy was running it, and it just struggled for karts, and I got with a few other people, and we decided to start up a club. And I took it over. It was in my name for like the first couple of years, and then as we got bigger, then we turned it into nonprofit. Now we've really exploded, and the nonprofit deal really helps us. We average 30 to 40 carts a night every Monday night. I think our record was we had 70 at one time.
Wow.
I think that was 3 or 4 years ago. So it goes with the time, and as the kids get around that 12 years old, most of them look to race a bigger car and then they move on. So
how young can they start?
5 years old.
Okay. So we're going to talk specifically about some of the races. We're seeing some really cool video, why you guys love it here as we go on. But first, I kind of want to, because everyone's looking at this car here. Whose car is this?
Mine.
And it's your car? Yeah. Okay, tell us a little bit about the car. How big is it? How long have you been driving it?
I've been racing for 5 years, and there's different slides, and I have a 206 black.
How fast does it go?
About 40.
Ooh, that's pretty fast. Yeah. Okay, and so that's probably your gear over there, but yeah. Ashton, can you kind of show us some of the gear, pull it out, and tell us what's unique about this stuff?
They have fire gloves to protect their hands and gives them grip on the steering wheel. They got a neck brace so like they don't get whiplash when they get hit by another cart. They got a full fire suit to protect them if there's a fire. They got a chest protector if something hits them in the chest. And they got a racing helmet too. That's
nice. Is this all your gear that we're looking at, Grayson?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, it's all his.
So is everybody's similar? So you both have your own cars as well, though,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So 40 miles an hour, small car. It must feel like you're going pretty fast. Are you ever scared when you're doing this? And how much practice does it take? No, you're never scared.
Yeah.
How often do you practice?
Really not that much. It's just like you only really get the testing tunes to practice really. So like that's really the only times you can practice.
And Ashton, how about you? You've told me that you've been racing for 3 years. So how much better are you now, and how often do you practice? What has it been like over the last 3 years?
Well, it's crazy how like you can change, get faster over time, being in the car longer and learning how the car works in the corners and the straightaways and all that stuff.
Okay, and Kate, can you tell us a little bit about what does your car look like, your gear? How long have you been doing this?
My kart is very similar. I'm in the same class, the 206 black, so it's one of the faster classes at karts, and they're basically the same looking.
Okay, I keep saying car, but you guys are saying kart. These are go-karts,
Yep.
race karts.
Yeah, the thing you want to keep in mind, right now these two race against each other, and they're doing like 9-second laps. So when you break a track up in 4 segments, they got about 2 seconds in each segment to think about what they're going to do, where they're going to pass, or if somebody spins out in front of them. So their depth perception and their hand-eye coordination is just phenomenal at this age and speed. I mean, there wrecks, yes, but not very often. So it's pretty neat as the president of the club to see this night in and night out, how fast they can go and how clean that they actually race with each other. So.
Well, that's incredible. Okay, so how many? Let's get your ages actually before we even go into. How old are you, Kate?
I'm 15.
15.
14.
14.
10.
10. Wow.
Not my age, though.
No, I won't ask your age if you don't ask my age. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about what it feels like when you guys are racing as we look at this video. Don't go anywhere.